Welcome to VLearn. This is session number 4 of Linux administration. In this session, we'll discuss about checking logs, we'll discuss about managing and server access from remote location, especially using host.allow file and host.deny file. So let's begin with checking logs. So go to your server, log in with root account, open a terminal. Now after opening terminal, cd to /var/log. Just ls here. List the contents here. Now here you find there are so many types of files available. Each of these files are log files. Now what specific type of log you want to study, that you can open from here. जैसे इंस्टॉलेशन से रिलेटेड आपको लॉग्स देखने हैं तो वो आपके एनाकोंडा के अंदर होंगे, जो कि ओएस इंस्टॉलेशन के टाइम में जनरेट हुए थे. ठीक है, जैसे आपका IF कॉन्फ़िगर हुआ था उसके रिगार्डिंग लॉग, आपका ओएस इंस्टॉल हुआ था उसका लॉग, एक सर्वर इंस्टॉल हुआ था, यम सर्वर इंस्टॉल हुआ था उसका लॉग. You can find log of each activity at the time of installation. Then there is boot log. Boot log defines that what was the problem came in the process of booting. Let's check this log first. Now here in boot log you can find there is a welcome message. Then after welcome message, whatever the messages you have seen in the time of booting at the black screen, you can find all the messages here. इससे आपको पता चल जाता है कि आपके सिस्टम में कौन कौन सी सर्विसेज स्टार्ट हुई हैं और कौन कौन सी सर्विसेज नहीं स्टार्ट हुई हैं. You can use cat command also to view this particular log. Okay, so with the help of cat command also you can also see this log, and you can find that whatever the services are not been started. इसी तरीके से अगर सपोज मुझे देखना है कि मेरे सर्वर से कौन कौन से इंटरनल एप्लीकेशंस एग्जीक्यूट हो रहे हैं जो कि जिसका कोई भी रेस्पॉन्स स्क्रीन पे अवेलेबल नहीं होता, दैट मीन्स वॉट एवर द शेड्यूल्ड एक्टिविटीज़ आर, आप उनको देखना चाहते हैं तो उसके लिए क्रॉन होता है. सो जस्ट cat here, cat cron. On this system there is no cron job defined, but still it defines all those jobs which are done in the hidden manner. जैसे ऑटोमेटिक आपका सिस्टम अपडेट होता है, कोई हार्ड डिस्क लगती है, CD लगती है, कोई भी मीडिया लगती है तो उसको आइडेंटिफाई किया जाता है, या कोई मीडिया रिमूव होती है उसको आइडेंटिफाई किया जाता है. यू कैन सी ऑल द थिंग्स हियर. In log you can find here the date of access, then time, then from what computer it has been accessed, and using what process. You can find the process ID in the bracket also. Now if you want to see what are the mails sent from your system, so for this there is mail log, and मेल लॉग आपको डिफाइन करके देता है कि आपके सिस्टम के थ्रू मेल कौन कौन सी भेजी गई हैं. इन योर सिस्टम एक्चुअली देयर इज़ अ पोस्टफिक्स सर्वर जो कि मेल बाहर सेंड कर सकता है. अगर आप देखना चाहते हैं कि इसके थ्रू मेल कहाँ से भेजी गई हैं, कब भेजी गई हैं, तो यू कैन फाइंड ऑल दोज रिकॉर्ड्स ऑल्सो. मेल भेजेंगे कैसे? फॉर दिस देयर इज़ अ मेल कमांड, मेल, then whatever the user you want you can select. For example, I'm taking v-lrn support@pctltd.com. Okay, now so in this way you can define your message, and after defining your message just press Ctrl D to send. Okay, now I just want to see the log again, so right here cat and then mail log. You can now find that what happened to your message. You are looking for a mail to some specific server, and the message ID is generated for this particular message was this particular thing, that is the 201211 and then time. Okay, it is originated from root@localhost.local domain, and it is sent to this particular system. Now to communicate with this system, it has been relayed to smtp02.pctltd.com. This is the nearest smtp server, this is nearest relay server that is available in your network. Now it is received by the same system because the pctltd.com is falling onto this smtp02.pctltd.com. so ये रिसीव भी उसी सिस्टम पे होगा, and from this system it is identified that there is no reverse DNS entry for this particular computer, that is 10.20.20.142. That's why the command was not accepted. So you can see that this message has been bounced, and a bounced message has been sent to root@localhost.local domain. That means it is not been sent to that particular user which we were looking for. Why it is not been sent, ये आप यहाँ पे देख के पता लगा सकते हैं. क्वेश्चन उठता है कि हमें इससे क्या फ़ायदा होगा. देखिए, जो आपके मेल सर्वर से मेल्स ओरिजिनेट हो रही हैं, अगर किसी वजह से क्लाइंट को नहीं मिलती हैं तो आप ये भी पता लगा सकते हैं कि वो मेल क्यों नहीं गई है. वेदर द आईडी वाज रॉन्ग or whether ID was right but the user does not exist, or recipient's mailbox is full, or there is some other kind of restriction on your mail server. ठीक है. मेल के अंदर जाएंगे तो आपको यहाँ पे नहीं मिल रहा है that what actually is wrong with the mailbox and whether the mail is been sent or not. Now there is a log messages. From here you can find all those logs that are related to some application. जैसे कोई एप्लीकेशन है, उसने कुछ रेस्पॉन्स किया था बट उसमें कुछ एरर आ गई थी, सो आप वो लॉग्स इसमें चेक कर सकते हैं. जस्ट राइट हियर कैट messages. You can find there are so many error messages generated by different programs. These are some information messages also. अगर आपका सपोज मैसेज इस तरीके का है जिसमें कि आपको एरर प्रॉम्प्ट होती है, तो एट दैट टाइम इट इज़ मार्क्ड एज एरर, otherwise it is a kind of information. Here you can find your Ethernet card is looking for some DHCP server for IP version 4. Okay, it has looked for DHCP. It has sent DHCP discover packet to 255, 255, 255, 255. That means there is a broadcast. After that broadcast, it has received DHCP offer from 10.20.20.1. Now, it has requested DHCP server, that is 10.20.20.1 for the IP address, और उसने फिर IP एड्रेस आपको असाइन किया 10.20.20.142. ठीक है. After receiving this 142 IP, your system has identified itself as 10.20.20.142 and it has set its all configuration according to the DHCP server. So here these are the packets arrived from your DHCP client and it is handed over to network manager. Now आपको देखिए इसमें लॉग में क्या पता चलता है कि नेटवर्क की क्वेरी यानी नेटवर्क को कनेक्ट करने की कोशिश कब हुई, 12 नवंबर 4:18 पे. अभी हो रहे हैं 12 नवंबर 4:32, यानी कि अभी से कितनी देर पहले, around 20 minutes before this particular instant. और इसमें हुआ क्या, आपको IP एड्रेस ये असाइन किया गया, आपके नेटवर्क की सेटिंग्स ऐड हुई और इसके बाद आपके सिस्टम को अगर बाहर से कोई कनेक्ट भी करेगा तो उसकी भी यहाँ पे इंफॉर्मेशन आपको मिल जाएगी. सपोज़ मैं इसको और ऊपर की तरफ स्क्रॉल अप करना चाहता हूँ, सो आई कैन पुट हियर पाइपलाइन लेस. ठीक है, यू कैन फाइंड 26 October. If you move down, you will find today's date also. So let's find out today's date only. So 12th October, and so here you can see that we are working on this system from 3:52, but still network was not connected at this moment. Now at 3:52 we have found that we are been given with the IP address 192.168.122.2 with and along with this we are given with the name server, that is 10.0.4.2, which is not connectable. At 4 o'clock there was a query for network, but we haven't get any message for network. That's why network was still down. हमने इसके बाद जब next time discover किया तो you can see here what has been done. Means you can find all activities that are happened to your system. Now if you want to see database logs, so for this there is MySQL D logs, cat MySQL D logs, and there is no database log available because no database activity has been done from this system. Now there is another important log, that is secure. Okay, that defines that what are the external connections tried for your system. cat space secure, you can find कि एक्सटर्नली आपके सिस्टम को कब और कहाँ से कनेक्ट करने की कोशिश की गई थी. इवन इफ इट वाज अ सक्सेस, it is there in this particular part, and if it is a kind of failure, you can understand that failure के केस में तो आपको सबसे ज़्यादा ज़रूरी होता है. ठीक है, cat secure and then pipeline less. Here you can find that what are the parameters: date, time, then the host, and then type of service that you want to connect. you can find here authentication failed for some particular activity, that is sudo activity. इसके पहले कोई कमांड एग्जीक्यूट की गई थी su, and for that authentication was failed for once, and second time the session was accepted. This is what we have done to log in with root right now. So you can find here that who is trying to connect your system. Now suppose if your system is tried to be connected from outside, at that time also you can find the IP address of that computer, and it's in your hand that you can allow or deny any service to that particular computer. Now suppose आपके इसी सिस्टम से वेब सर्वर चलता है, so there is a folder with the name httpd, and in this particular folder you can find some files, access file and error file. Actually there is no web server running on this particular server, so you can find this folder is empty. Okay, in the same way, according to each service you can find there is a specific file or folder, and in that you can find the specific log about that particular service. We have used yum server to install something. You can check yum log to check what has been installed at what time. So here you can find Firefox is been erased at 4 o'clock 10 minutes today, and before that GCC compiler was been updated, and some other packages are been updated along with that. आप चाहें तो यहाँ कोई पैकेज इंस्टॉल करके भी देख सकते हैं. This one is also okay, and it is looking for the files, but it will not be able to connect internet right now because our proxy settings are looking for some kind of authentication, and it will not get the authentication, so it will not install that particular service. That's all for this particular part of the session. In next part of the session, we'll discuss about host.allow file and host.deny file. Thank you.